wonderful to be here with you. I'll just leave this here. Yeah, let's get to know each other. I'm Devon. Pleasure to meet you all. Thanks for coming out tonight. Yeah, I am racially mixed, okay? And I think that's why I look a little ethnically ambiguous, if you will. I am black, Indian, and white. And what I love about living in New York is that I never really saw anybody that looks like me until I moved here. And that's gay. You know, I considered coming out of the closet, but then I realized, where would I find such colorful clothes? I'm trying to go for Joker in Miami, as a poppy. Well, you know, shout out to everybody who's mixed. You know, I'm not the only one. I'm trying to hold this for right now. Maybe that might... Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not the only mixed person out there. My partner is as well. She's Puerto Rican, Paraguayan, and Portuguese, and I love her personality. Yeah, she's a lovely lady. That's her parents' favorite joke I do. But I love that lady, but there's something I haven't been telling her. I've been juggling a couple chicks. Let me show you. See, I'm not very good at it. I think we should just leave that to the politicians. Yeah. Now, no, I'm not actually juggling a couple chicks. I told you my girlfriend's background, she would kill me. But yeah, no, she's lovely. She's not here, she goes to another school. But yeah, she's really cool. She studies funeral services. She's trying to be a funeral director. She puts the fun in funeral. And I'm a comedian, and I put the dick in comedic. Yeah. But you know, me and my girlfriend, we're in a long distance relationship. You know, and that's tough. That's tough. But being in a long distance relationship is a lot like being in middle school, because you don't want to be there exactly, but you know, you're waiting for another part of your journey. But it can be very endearing. But ultimately, either way, you build a devoted and rewarding relationship with your hands. That's why I was so good with this. But yeah, that was, you know, I mentioned middle school. I want to tell you a little bit about high school. You know, when I was in high school, I woke up one day, I got out of bed, and I broke my glasses. Now, it wasn't anything, you know, on purpose, nothing personal, but I woke up and it's like, what the fuck was that? You know? I gotta make sure I don't step on them now. But yeah, I like my glasses. I feel like they're fashionable. You know, they make me look like that guy from that one movie. Oh, it's Harinder Potter and the Goblet of Chai. But yeah, you know, after I stepped on those glasses, I took them with me. In school at the time, I was doing a computer-aided drafting and design course, CAD, if you will. And I took my glasses, I measured them out, and I designed and 3D printed a new pair of glasses. I put my lenses in, I put them on, and I couldn't believe what I saw. 0 bitches. 0 ladies. You know, that was, I should have drafted and designed a way to get laid, because that wasn't it. Yeah, but you know, things got better. You know, when senior prom rolled around, I pulled up with 2 dates. You know, they were wearing the same color dress, they're in the same grade, and they even had the same name. And you know, you wouldn't believe people's faces when I pulled up with these 2 on my arms. But yeah, no, things worked out. You know, I gotta admit, I was a little, I don't know, secondhand concerned. My parents had me, I was my mom's prom night. So, Lord knows she had a good time. But, you know, it was interesting growing up with young parents, because They were pretty cool. You know, they take me to parties and whatnot, and it was really interesting hanging out with, you know, young 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds, because they didn't really know how to talk to me. You know, they'd be like, hey, who do you listen to? And I was like, my mom. Yeah, is this a test? But yeah, no, it was wonderful. I'm very grateful for the both of them. My father, he did pass. He had a propensity for firearms. You know, he loved them so much that he shot himself. You know, yeah. Very committed artist. He was trying to do a Michelangelo, paint the ceiling. I was so worried that when he was gone, I wouldn't be able to see him anymore, but there were little pieces of him everywhere. Yeah. Not enough for an open casket, but beggars can't be choosers. But, you know, I feel like, yeah, you know me pretty well. You can move away from that. You know, I've been trying to focus on my health a little bit more. You know, though I'm young, it's better not to let those things get ahead of you. I enjoy going to the doctor as an adult because I really enjoy how they don't touch my junk. That's why I always hated the dentist. Thank you. You know, on the topic of dentists being sexual perverts, does anyone else think that flossing is kind of inappropriate? You know, you're tied up, things are deep in your mouth, and you're kind of wet. At least it's healthy, so. You know. Well, I'm from Connecticut originally, and it's nice being over here. Connecticut's a peculiar place, I have to say. Our state animal is the sperm whale.
Oh.
One moment, please. There's a sperm whale on my ID. Isn't that fun? Now, I wonder how much Moby Dick riding that environmentalists had to do to make that happen. I'm very grateful for it. Very endangered animal. But I think it's weird that Connecticut has a propensity for representing themselves with male ejaculate. We are also the Nutmeggers, the greatest producer of nutmeg in the United States. Fun fact, fun fact. Glad you're doing the Connecticut fun facts, because that's what we people are about. But, you know, with I-95, with everybody coming in and out of the state, I think it makes sense. You know, I like to watch the news because everybody needs something new to be depressed about. You know. I saw the other day that Mary Austin, the fiancée of Freddie Mercury, is selling all of his items in his house. Now, she's doing that because they need somebody to live there. Yeah, she lived in there for 3 years. That's a crazy little thing called love. I'm a Queen fan. Well, yeah, I'll tell you a little bit more news fun facts. Do you know that the baby on the cover of the Nevermind album of Nirvana sued Nirvana? They did that because they weren't comfortable with their image, you know, being on that album. They were an infant. They weren't able to decide to do that. And I find that peculiar because who would have known? They're a baby. I think they're still packing a baby penis. I feel like that's the only identifier there. But, you know, I'm not a dentist, so I'm not a professional. You know, I live in Jersey City now, and I saw on the news the other day that Illinois, when they run out of lethal injection medication, they decide to use a firing squad to, you know, get rid of those people. Now, in Jersey City, when they run out of my medication, they just tell me to go fuck myself. But I guess I'm the lucky one. Well, before I wrap up, I have one thing I want to talk to you about. I feel like we've gotten to know each other pretty well. There's something that I don't understand. There's the phrase, I'm going to say something a little profane, but it's, you fucking cocksucker. Now, that's something that I don't understand. I've never complained about being around a cocksucker before, and I have one of those. You fucking cocksucker. It sounds like they fuck too. Where's the problem? Well, I just think it means everybody needs a little bit more love and support, if you will. I think the next American holiday should be for people who give head, because Lord knows they need a day of rest. Yeah, well, that's me. I'm Devon Verma, and I hope you have a good night.